How you guys feeling? All right, that'll do for now, I guess. Right now, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the members of the band so you know who it is that you're listening to. We're going to start with our pianist. He hails from Seaside, California, which is very close to Monterey, which is a very big jazz city. This guy, we actually met at the Berklee College of Music in Boston. And it's funny because for many years I always thought he was much older than I was. Because when I was in college, I was like the really immature kid, you know, that would like drink and come home at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I would see him and I'd be like, "What's up, milk, baby?" And he would always look at me and he'd be like, "Christian, you have to get your life together." So I always thought he was older than I am, but we're the exact same age, and when I found that out, I was embarrassed. But he's a phenomenal pianist. This guy's a legend. Of course, you just heard what he just did. This guy's incredible, so please give it up for a wonderful talent, Milton Fletcher. On the acoustic bass from Baltimore, Maryland, all of the girls like this guy. Because he's tall and he's handsome, and he doesn't say much. You know those guys that figure it out. You know what I'm talking about. All the guys know. There's like the guys that figured out that the best way to get it done is not to say shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they know if they like you as soon as they meet you, right? You see, girls don't think we know all of this, right? We know that you peep it out immediately, right? See, I was always the kid that was like always talking, so I didn't get any girls, you know? And but I learned from this guy, if you just shut up, you get a lot of girls. So he gets he's married now, so it's a different game for him. But all of the girls love him because he's so tall and he's so handsome and everything. But he's a phenomenal bass player. He's from Baltimore, and when I asked him to be in the band, he said no. Then I told him how much it paid. He said, "Hell no." Actually, no, it didn't happen like that. I asked him if he wanted to be in the band, and he said yes, and it was one of the greatest choices that I've ever made, and hopefully he feels the same way. But I love him very much. A wonderful bassist, a ladies' man, Chris Fun. On the drums from Houston, Texas. Oh. That was a guy though. There's a dude in the back like, "Oh, he's from Houston." This guy's from Houston, Texas, and he's one of my southern compatriots in this music, still left. Guys that still have the tradition and everything, and I love him so much. He has a few different nicknames. In Canada, they call him the Wisdom. In New York, I like to call him Merc. It's a Merc. We call him Merc the Kid. Does anyone know what a Merc something is? Anybody here from the ghetto? Do they have the ghetto here? It's like the ghetto is like in a patch of ice somewhere, right? It's like two black dudes chilling in this fucking igloo. They're like, "You cold, dog?" "Yeah, dog, I'm cold." Man, I had too much tequila. No, but I can imagine, there's no ghetto here, right? There's a bridge, there's a big bridge here. What's the name of that bridge? Oskay. Someone told me, when I got here, I asked them where the ghetto was, and they said that there was two black dudes that were congregating, chilling out on that bridge. And the two dudes, they were sitting there and they decided they were gonna take a piss, right? And one dude, he's at the top of the bridge and he's peeing and shit, and he's like, "Damn, the water's cold." And the other dude looked at him and said, "It's deep too." It'll take a minute. Get it? Yeah. For you slow ones, you'll get it in a minute. Yes, deep. Yeah. But He's my man. He hails from Houston, Texas, like I said, and we call him Merc. To murk something in the ghetto is to kill it. If someone gets murked, they got shot or killed. So we call him Merc the Kid, because usually after he finishes playing drums, the fucking set is dead. It's done. You can't play it anymore. So we love him so much. Give it up for Merc the Kid, Jamar Williams. On the electric guitar from Toronto, Canada, with his cuffs nightly tucked. You see that? He's got his little cuffs going on. It's like sailors. You know, like when they get off on vacation, they have their fucking pants tucked like that. But you look nice, man. But told you I was gonna get your ass.